Good morning. Welcome to 4 by 8 Paper Stuff. We are in the Rio Grande and we're going to go to Albuquerque.
How does this happen? How does this happen? Ooh. Okay. Well, we have determined we love the new paint. But we're going to finish Albuquerque. Pardon me while I clean up my mess. I don't even know how we're going to finish it. Okay, these little guys got to go somewhere. Hold your water. Right there. Okay. I made the beginnings of Albuquerque, which is a city along the Rio Grande in New Mexico. I have been there. The elevation is high. It's like 5,000 feet. I talked to you about this yesterday. But good old whoever, the man in the computer box, messed me up. And it is frustrating. So Albuquerque. I cannot find anything that says what does Albuquerque mean. Let me do some advanced searches here. No, we don't belong to Facebook. Alba. And I don't know what language is it Spanish? Albuquerque meaning. Oh. City in New Mexico, U.S., founded in 1706 and named for Spanish administrator and viceroy of Mexico, Francisco Fernandez de la Cueva, Duque de Albuquerque. Named altered by association with Portuguese soldier Alfonso de Albuquerque. Both named from Albuquerque, a town in Spain. Okay. Now we know. And it's high. They get snow in the winter. It's 5,000 feet. 5,312 feet, actually. But it is really pretty. And I should put on here, established in 1706. And I cut out some stuff from, Wikipedia, like I do. Spain established a presidio, which is a military garrison. And if anybody's from San Francisco, they know the army base, which I think is closed in San Francisco, was called the Presidio. And now I think it's just a home for George Lucas. He has offices there and studios and everything else there also. And they have beautiful, beautiful old Spanish buildings and housing and everything there. It's absolutely stunning. The base in the little town where I grew up closed long before they started closing military bases in the United States. But they had gorgeous Spanish housing also. White adobe Spanish housing. Beautiful. But they're finally doing stuff with that place. It sat unused for a long time. That was Hamilton Air Force Base. Okay. So, a farming community and strategically located military outpost during the along the Camino Real, which I learned something today. I thought the El Camino Real, there was only one, and it was in California that I was used to seeing signs for and going to different missions and things like that. Mission San Rafael, which was right next to where I grew up. Mission Sonoma, San Juan. Isn't there a San Juan Capistrano? Or Monterey, I know. Beautiful, beautiful Spanish places for the Catholic Church that was doing missionary work with the Indians, the Spanish, the Mexican, all of it, trying to convert them to Catholicism. And they did good along the way too. So they did good, I think. And so now what do? We can't do cactus again. Could we use our new watercolors? Oh. I think I lost the footage for another layout. I did, my taco spread. Hold on, I'll be right back. I took these to art yesterday to show my sister-in-law. I think she thinks I'm crazy. That's okay. This one, I explained this all on the clips that were lost, was so much fun. This is a piece of deli paper, this background, that I stamped a huge Tim Holtz stamp on it. That's like an old-fashioned plane ticket. And then in the empty spaces, I put washi tapes on it. Van Gogh, pineapples, llamas, pretty sparkly, classic-y, Odd Girl journals, which I love. A more classic-y, I think. Anyhow, and then I printed it on vellum. And see, I don't even have to put anything here because it looks gorgeous just like that. But then I was going to do Tex-Mex on this page. Food, which we call the Spanish food that American has Americanized, Tex-Mex. And I came up with this because this is where I spent my high school days. I worked here at Taco Bell, and I still love Taco Bell, although it's nothing like the same kind of food when I worked there in the late 70s. Ugh, that just sounds antique. And then I said, well, I need something over here. So this is a Taco Bell paint palette, which I painted before I received these. So there's lettuce, cheddar cheese, sour cream, tomatoes, olives, one of these could be guacamole. That could be guacamole. Beans, frijoles, and ground beef was that one. That was fun. So that was yesterday's, before I got my Odyssey paints. But I think it would be fun to do an Albuquerque paint palette. But I don't know. I love the look of adobe buildings. Hold everything. During the Civil War, Albuquerque was occupied by Confederate troops under General Henry Hopkins Sibley. The Confederates was the South, who soon afterward advanced with his main body into northern New Mexico. During his retreat from Union troops in Texas, he made a stand in 1862 at Albuquerque and fought the Battle of Albuquerque against a detachment of Union soldiers. The Civil War was in Albuquerque? This day-long engagement at long range led to few casualties. Well, we are going to have to check out the Battle of Albuquerque. April 8th, to April 9th, 1862. Oh, this blows my mind. This is why you journal like this, because I learn things. Okay, we're going to have to do the Battle of Albuquerque. 1 person was killed. Unknown wounded. I guess that's good. I don't know why I'm laughing. The Union artillery ceased firing when a local citizen informed Canby the Confederates would not permit the civilians to seek shelter. Those Confederates, I'm telling you. The Union demonstration also caused Colonel Tom Green to hastily pull out of Santa Fe. That might be our next location. To move to Sibley's aid. Santa Fe is major art town. Major. This cracks me up. The battle. Okay. Well, we talked about... we talked about farming and military outpost and the Native Americans, Navajo, Apache, and Comanche. The Native Americans going back centuries before the Europeans got there. Spain and Mexico were fighting over Albuquerque. And apparently so were the Confederate soldiers and the Union soldiers. Cracks me up. History in Albuquerque. I wonder if my husband knows that. Alright, let's see what's in this bag. My thought process is, I lost this footage too. I have a whole box. And when I'm talking box, I'm talking 18 inches by 10 inches full of nothing but loose paper. And I pulled out 3 bags of it and divided it into bags, and I have to use all that paper this week, and what I don't use, I'm throwing it away. Because, I mean, seriously, there's, gallons of snippets like this. Really? I know, but I can't part with it. But I do feel I'm the same way with fabric, and I have been able to part with a lot of old fabric. I mean, really old, that I've used those same scraps over and over and over, and the thing never goes, the pile never gets smaller. Oh, you know what? No. And, see? I could make an I possibly. I, V, I, L, W, A. I could make a P into an R. Let's put Civil War on here. But I want... So anyhow, I'm trying to use up paper scraps. Tons and tons of paper scraps. And then what's left... Oh, here we go. This is the right color right here. This is why I don't throw them away, see? Oh, that might have been from Christmas or something. I don't know. Anyhow, there's tons of it, and I got to... I'll go through it with a loose eye and throw stuff away. Because it's just really, how many times can... How many more pieces can I cut up here? And still, I mean, I can't cut it. I mean, like here, this is a magazine picture, but I thought all those colors in a row would be pretty, like a little piece of washi tape. But seriously, I have thousands of those, probably. Ooh, that's when I was playing with that map book. Oh, I love this. See? I was trying to make journal cards. That has 2 washi tapes on it. 3 washi tapes. Oh, that reminds me. Where is that washi tape? This is Daphne diary paper. This is composition notebook paper. This is sort of my Hobonichi-like paper that I put watercolors on. And I turned it into my own journal card. Ooh, I did a lot of these. I can't remember if this was for... Here's Chinese writing with washi tape. Oh gosh, that was fun. This was for around the world, I think. Ooh, some of that marbling that I've done, which I'm getting ready to do some more of that, I think. This week's kind of chilly out today. I mean, really, how long can you keep some of this stuff? Oh, papyrus definition from a children's dictionary. Which, if you don't know me, is, ooh, a Robin Marie Smith arrow. That might go there. Is one of my favorite things. The paper seahorse. These are all pictures out of a Viking River Cruises catalog. Oh, paper photo transfer of a frog from a book. I don't know. I mean, really. Okay, sidetrack. Woo. But I'm going to try to use some of this stuff up. Oh, Chinese money envelopes. Oh, could use those too. Okay. All right. Let's see if we can't make this thing work here as a tip-in, maybe. Should we cut it a little bit smaller? I saw, who was it on YouTube? She's super famous. Or she has tons of followers. Oh, Emma T. Bloom. Her stuff is too, for lack of a better word, pretty for me. It's very romantic. It's very lacy. It's very soft and pastel. Well, that's not me. Beautiful, don't get me wrong. But the way she is able to handle tip-ins is lovely. So, let's see if we can't do this with a little bit of that. And I think I'm going to write on here what I just read to you with a red or orange pen. I wonder where I could find an orange pen. Okay. Because I can't use any other writing but my own, even still. Civil War in Albuquerque, which I now know is named after a general and a city in Spain. Of course, I don't have enough room. Union 1. One killed. Henry Hopkins Sibley. Wonder where he was from. Natchitoches, Louisiana. Well, that's where he was born. Oh, he was also in the Egyptian army? What? Yes. 1869 to 1873, after the Civil War. Brigadier General. That is so interesting. Oh, he was in the Second Seminole War. I think that was Florida. The Seminole Indians were in Florida. Mexican-American War, the American Civil War, and the New Mexico Campaign, and the Battle of El Verde. He attempted to forge a supply route from California in defiance of the Union blockade. Colorado gold mine. He's a busy man. Valverde was in New Mexico too, it seems like. Present day New Mexico. Very interesting man. Henry. That's interesting. There's a town east of Columbia called Hopkins. I wonder. Civil War was here at Columbia too. Okay, not pretty, but it won't be seen unless you really dig through here. How about that? Okay. I'm going to cover up this straight edge with another straight edge, which really isn't straight, but I'm okay with that, actually. And I'm going to move this because I'm going to put washi tape in here. And here's the perfect washi tape, since this general went all over the world fighting. An orange map washi tape. And I'm doing it on a Spanish newspaper that I got in New York. All this newspaper is all in Spanish. And we're going to use a Robin Murray Smith arrow. I usually am afraid to use these because they're just scrumptious. But I ordered off of Amazon, and I can't remember if it was a second party purchase or not, a pack of 100 one-page 8.5 by 11 solid sticker paper that I can run through the printer, and I think it was like $10 for 100 sheets. Really cheap. Hopefully the quality is okay. Okay, now I said I was going to do oh, you know what? Ah, everything's falling in. Covered up my pretty Albuquerque. Oh, that's okay, I guess. Alright, oh, here they are. Okay. And on here we're going to put, theoretically, Civil War. I can fit it in there. These are not Amy Tangerine fonts, but they look just like her stuff. Her brush letters. This is why I like to journal like this. Because I learn. I like learning by journaling. That's what I call it. Alright, the R's missing here, the R's missing here, but we're going to turn a P into an R. Right before your very eyes. Pink pen. Now, Posco pen, and outline it, and you would never know. I do keep that pen with the ink flowing into the tip standing up like that all the time because I get a better result from it. I figured that out finally. Okay, let's put these in here. Now, as usual, I did not think ahead, and this little tip-in is going to get bent right on my letters. Okay, let's think about this. Probably going to mess it up. I have a couple new subscribers, not very many, but a couple, and people that are watching. You may not know, Kurtie, you do, but I like, this is a fictitious journey, and I do those a lot when I don't have an actual trip happening or something going on travel-wise. I make up trips. Or I like to learn by journaling, and this is one of those things. We have taken 7 rivers in the United States. I love the number 7, and 7 rivers around the world, and we're exploring them. And right now I'm on the Rio Grande River. We have one more world river, the Thames in London, and then we'll be done with this series. But there will be 100 videos because it's taken me 100 days. One spread a day. But that's just the way I roll, and I like it that way. And it's my channel. And I don't sell, and I don't teach. I just process, but I might recommend something if I like it. Like Odyssey. If nothing else, for the names of all the pretty paint. Oh, yesterday's video. Okay. That's it for today. Civil War in Albuquerque? Yes. Why, yes, there was. I did not know that till today. So, that's it for today. See you all tomorrow.